Dear students, today we will study about the basic information about the organic chemistry. Already we have completed number of videos on the basis of that, and it's a shortcut method to understand the basic concept of the chemistry. And now today, last video we have completed the alcohol. Now today we will study something about the acid. So what is the general formula for acid? Some things are there which are very important in the basic concept. General formula we need to understand, we need to learn the functional group, as well as we need to learn the name of the family member and naming system. If we'll understand the naming system, then all the family members name we can write down on the basis of the alkane. Okay, so basic family is the alkane family only. So we will study about the acid. Now, the general formula for alkane was, alkane. I am discussing about the alkane. General formula was CnH2n plus 2. Okay, that was the general formula for alkane. Now, we need to we need to see the one group, means alkyl group. This is the general formula for alkyne. One hydrogen is replaced, okay, and free valency will be generated. So this is the general formula for alkyne. And then here, that free valency which was replaced by one of the hydrogen, that is filled by one group. This group is called as carboxylic group, that is called as COOH. My dear students, I am explaining the general formula on the basis of alkane only. So keep in your mind, when general formula for alkane was there, it was CnH2n plus 2. When one hydrogen is replaced, it becomes alkyl formula, it becomes CnH2n plus 1. Now that one hydrogen which was replaced and free valency generated, that valency is filled with the help of the carboxylic group, and this is the carboxylic group COOH. So general formula for acid is CnH2n plus 1 COOH. Okay. Now this particular formula, is already you are knowing. This is the alkyl group formula. So this is the alkyl group R. It is represented by the capital R, and this is the carboxylic group. Okay. Now it can be just, I will split the particular formula and explain. It is the capital R, C, double bond O and OH. Okay, so COOH is just split by R, C, double bond O, OH. So general formula for acid is R, C, double bond O, OH. Now this is the general formula. Now what is the functional group? Functional group is this is the functional group, free valency COOH, or it is also denoted by, this is free valency C double bond OH. So this is the functional group of the acid. Now we will think about the nomenclature. What is the nomenclature? We have seen that each and every organic compounds are depend on the first family member alkane. So if we will consider the alkane, suppose this is the alkane. Okay, so this E is replaced by minus E. It is replaced by OIC. OIC acid. So it is replaced by OIC acid. So what will be the nomenclature now? Just to see. Alkane, CANE. E is replaced by what? OIC. And what? Acid. OIC and acid. So what is the name now? Name of the alkane which will be acidic form, that is called alkanoic acid. Okay. So IUPAC nomenclature, alkane is converted into alkanoic acid. It means methane will be converted into methanoic acid. Ethane will be converted into ethanoic acid. Okay. Like that it will be there. So now suppose first carbon. What is the first? Which is the first carbon? You already knowing, this carbon has the 4 free valency. All the 4 free valencies are satisfied by the hydrogen, and that's why this compound is called as what? This compound is called as methane. E. Now E is replaced by. Now what is we need to replace? We need to replace minus H. What we need to add? We need to add COOH group. Means which group? Carboxylic group we need to add. Now what will the compound? The next compound will be, this is what? This is methyl group, and here which group is added? Now this group is added what? This group is called as the COOH carboxylic group. Now common name is, if this group will be there, so this common name of this particular compound is acetic acid. CS3 C double bond OH means it is called as, common name is called as acetic acid. Now what is the IUPAC name? This is the methane. Methane. So I am going to write down what? Methane, Ne. Instead of E, what I need to write down? OIC and acid. So OIC acid. So what is the compound? Methanoic acid. Okay, so now here when we are adding, first carbon was there, but when we are adding the complete group COOH, now here how many compounds are there? Now, sorry, it is not, 2 carbon are there. So instead of 2 carbon, here instead of 1 carbon, we are added what? We have added the double carbon, and that's why 2 carbon means it is called as what? It is called as 2 carbon means ethane, and ethanoic acid. And methanoic acid, what is the methanoic acid structure? Single carbon, na? So single carbon, this is HH, and here instead of this, here what is there? HCS, the compound is HC double bond OH. So this is the single carbon. Single carbon means methane. ANE is replaced by OIC, and the compound is methanoic acid. And the formula for ethanoic acid, it is what? CS3 C double bond OH. Means this alkyl group, this R is replaced by methyl group, and that's why it is called as what? Ethanoic acid, and this is called as methanoic acid. What is the common name? Very important question. Generally in the exam of the 10th and 12th standard, common name for this formic acid as well as acetic acid's common name generally you will get. So what is the name? Name is called as single carbon. The name of this compound is formic acid, and that's why this is the common name is formic acid. IUPAC name is methanoic acid. Common name is the acetic acid. IUPAC name is what? IUPAC name is the ethanoic acid. Now the next compound, if we will see, now replace. Suppose I am writing now here the condensed formula. Condensed formula means what? I am writing here CS3 CH2, and what is here I am writing? CS3 CH2 OH. Okay, what is this? CS3 CH2 means nothing but ethyl group, and this will be what? This is the carboxylic group. How many carbons are there? 3 carbon. So common name for this 3 carbon is propionic acid. Propionic acid. Very difficult, my dear one, and that's why it's very easy to learn the IUPAC nomenclature. With IUPAC nomenclature, we can without learning also, by shifting only the little bit of the nomenclature, we can prepare the compound. So common name is propionic acid, and what is the IUPAC nomenclature? 3 carbon. 3 carbon means the propane. E is replaced by OIC acid. So here little bit confusing. Common name is propionic acid and IUPAC name is propanoic acid. Okay. Now if I will write down the 4th compound, condensed formula CS3 CH2 CH2 3 carbon, then C double bond OH. Okay. How many carbon I have written? 1, 2, 3 and 4. If I will write down the 4th carbon, IUPAC nomenclature, propanoic. Instead of propanoic, this is the butane. So this is what? Butanoic. E instead of E, I will write down butanoic acid. In this way, we can get the compound methanoic acid. This is methanoic acid, ethanoic acid, propanoic acid, butanoic acid, pentanoic acid, hexanoic acid, heptanoic acid, octanoic acid, then nonanoic acid, decanoic acid, and so on. For example, this is the methane, and in this methane, suppose we are adding here, what we are adding? We are adding complete which group? COOH group. Now, if such a compound will be there, this will be what? CS3 COOH. Means which compound will be there? CS3 COOH means commonly it is called as acetic acid, and IUPAC nomenclature is ethanoic acid. In the same way, if commonly it is there, this is COOH group, 1 carbon, 2 carbon, here it has the 1 more carbon. So what will happen here? 1, 2, 3 means propane. And if I will replace here, so this is called as propanoic acid. In this way, this particular nomenclature will be there, and this is the very important compound, a very important solvent in the laboratory. Without this particular acid, we can't able to perform in the laboratory. So that's why learn this particular nomenclature systematically. That is the methanoic acid, ethanoic acid, butanoic acid, propanoic acid, butanoic acid, and so on.